Welcome back, Heartbeats. Thank you to tuning in to From the Heart with Dr. VaLentine. And guess what? Today I'm here with Jina with a J.
Hey, y'all.
Jina with a J. I don't know if you all are familiar with her social media. She is a social media firestorm right now. I love this lady. I follow her on social media. I love all her takes. I think your podcast is primarily talks about social media and hot topics, or
politics and books and history.
Oh, yes, I did see some. So I've been following her, and I said, you know what? Let me reach out to her, and maybe she'll say yes to coming on From the Heart. And when I say she replied like right away, I was in shock. I was like, because first of all, I was wondering, am I even going to get through to you? But then you replied, and then I followed up with her with maybe a month or 2 months later since the first time, and just to see maybe she changed her mind, maybe she's interested. And when I heard her up, she said, "Oh, I sent you a message, you never replied." And I was like, "What? What's your number?" I'm like, "I can't believe that I missed your message." And sure enough, I don't know how Heartbeats, but I don't know how I had your number blocked. Anyway, I said, I don't know how that happened. I swear to God, but could you please come? And she was like, yeah, sure, when? So thank you for coming. I really appreciate you.
I'm excited.
Me too. No, please, ain't nothing to be nervous about. You just do you.
That I can do.
Then we good, because I love your personality on your platform.
Thank you so much.
Like I said, I really feel, I know I don't know you, but I feel like I know you. You know how
people tell me I don't feel like that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, follow. Some people I need to watch a couple of things. I'm like, before I make a decision. And then sometimes I'll decide not to. And then they'll, something will pop across my screen. I'm like, okay, I'll follow. Yeah. But you, right away, I was like, oh, who that lady? Click.
Thank you. And
I was like, oh, I'm going to follow her. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm appreciative.
Oh, girl. Well, all the flowers to you.
Thank you so
your
much.
Platform. This is Brody. For all you guys who haven't met Brody yet, he already jumping up. He's like, don't forget about me.
He's a cool pup.
Yes, Brody.
He's sweet.
Is my baby. He loves affection, but we need him to relax right now. Sit down. Okay. All right. Let me explain this game really quickly. Okay. And then we'll get started.
Cool.
So I created a game. It's called From the Heart. I created a game to create vulnerable conversations about love, heartbreak, healing, and connection in today's digital world. I created 6 categories, and each category has 20 questions each. First loves and heartbreaks is 1. Open heart, open mic. The inner work. Sexual compatibility and intimacy. The messy middle. And love in a digital age. Now, before we get started pulling cards, you could pull a card, or you could tell me which category. I could pull a card. It's just how are we going? Right?
I'm gonna let you do it.
All right.
Yeah, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm a roll.
I'm gonna try every category. I'm gonna try to hit every category before we get out of here. But before we get started, I want to learn a little bit more about you and your journey in love and relationships. First of all, you are another actual genuine Georgia peach.
Yes, indeed. We out here.
I love it. Oh my God, we out here.
We be in the house though. Huh? We be in the house. We go to our spots where we see each other. But like the hustle and bustle, like that's like the transplants. But we be out here. We know where each other at. We be in the backyard.
Yeah, I'm a transplant. But I definitely want to say, when I do meet you all, the actual people who are from here, born and raised, you are extremely loving and welcoming. As long as we show up with respect. Because, baby, I seen it go the other way, and you don't want to see another side of a true AT alien.
We cool till we not.
You don't want it. You don't want it. Come with respect. They're very hospitable, unless you come with something different. But I really appreciate you.
I'm glad you've had good interactions.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yes, of course. I most left. I did go here. I went to Clark Atlanta University, but I was young. I was a kid. I was being wild or whatever. But now as an adult, of course, I see things through a different lens. And since I've come back and really forming relationships as an adult, I'm like, wow, like I love y'all. I love y'all before, but now I'm actually paying attention. Yeah. Everything was a blur. When I was calling, I was doing everything,
as you should.
But now as an adult, I'm like paying attention. I'm like, yo, they dope. They are really dope. So, okay, single, not single?
I am single, honey.
Single and ready to mingle?
Sometimes. I don't know. You know what? I am open. I am open to mingling.
So
I have tunnel vision though.
What do you have a type? What's your type if you do?
When people ask a question like, what is your type? Usually they're referring to physicalities, right? And as you know, being older, my type does more with mental, spiritual attributes than necessarily physicalities. So I do have a type emotionally and spiritually, yes, but physically, nah.
You don't really have a type. If you're feeling them, you're just feeling them. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I don't really have a type. I just know if I'm feeling you, I'm with it.
You got to go off the vibes. Yeah, because at the end of the, I've experienced a lot of trophies. Dare I say, I'm a trophy collector.
Ooh.
Yeah, I collected a lot of trophies. It don't be a lot of substance on the inside.
Oh.
So, you know, after you've done all the competitions and got all the trophies, you want something of substance after a while. So yeah, my type isn't really physical. It was back in the day, but not so much now.
So what is one trait other than physical that really gets you? You're like, you know what? I'm feeling him.
Oh, somebody who is witty.
Oh.
Somebody who is really witty, because like the way my mind works, you know how people like think in songs sometimes.
Me?
Yeah. So
yes.
I will I did a video the other day talking about like the guys who at Penn State were trafficking or whatever, and I was like, you know, they keep that white girl Christina Aguilera. Like I want you to be able to get what I'm saying. So wittiness. Somebody who is, you know, everybody always say humorous, but I like humor in a witty way. Like, wait a minute, what you say? I got to think about it. So that is probably a key quality that really traps me. Now I do have kryptonite. Definitely never putting that on. Not putting that on wax. Not putting that on the digital age. But I do have a kryptonite, and I have met a few who possess that kryptonite. I had to fight like Superman to get out that hole, okay? Because I was like, geez, the hole was tight. But I've learned to manage myself around the kryptonite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do have a weakness.
100%.
100%.
Yeah. But the good thing about my weakness is I haven't met many people who have it. So technically, even if I did say it, you can't perform it.
Then what is it?
A well-read man.
Oh, intelligence.
Yeah.
Well-spoken.
Yeah.
Person. Okay, so it's funny you say that, because I have been lately, you know, going through this mental transformation on the type of guys that I normally am attracted to and or attract. And I have been thinking, this is literally in the last like 2 to 3 days, like thinking hard, like, you know, I was watching TV and I saw Trevor Noah. He was talking, and I was like, I want Trevor Noah. I want a Trevor Noah. I want one of those.
He's witty.
Yes, witty, intelligent,
quick on the draw.
Quick. I mean, I was like, wow, I would be so mentally stimulated by this man. He's cute. You know, he looked like he's a little chubby, but I don't mind, like, because I don't have a type. If I'm attracted to you, I'm with it. I don't care. And I was like, yo, I love his. I would feel like, I'm always going to be challenged in every way. You know what I'm saying? And there'll be something to talk about, and then I'll have someone to support with their passions, because he's extremely passionate, and vice versa. You know, I feel 100%. Like he will be supportive. And then I saw Clay Kane. You know Clay?
I love Clay Kane.
Baby.
He is so intelligent. I love
Clay
him.
Kane. And then I looked him up, and then he's openly gay. So I was like, yo, it's just so I got on Chat GPT. Is Clay Kane in a relationship? I had to do 2 thorough searches.
Oh God!
And it said there's no records to, you know, of him ever saying or identifying him being in a relationship. That doesn't mean he's not in one. But that made me feel a little positive, because I was like, well, maybe. So I'm gonna tell you what I did.
Oh. Lord.
And I did this yesterday, actually. I follow him on Instagram. I've been following his YouTube channel and stuff like that. So I went on Instagram and I was like, this is like, I felt lame.
Why?
Because I felt lame. I just did, but I did. And I was like, well, how someone meet, you know, I'm not, he's in New York, right? I think. So I'm like, I'm not going to like run into him. Even if he was in Atlanta, I probably still wouldn't run into him, because I'm not a going out there person. So I was like, you know what? I'll send him a message. So I sent a message saying, hey, you know, I've been watching your content. I think you're really handsome. I would love to get to know you. Blah, blah, blah. Just something, nothing X-rated, nothing inappropriate. Send. And I'm figuring I probably went to request it or hidden because he has plenty of followers and a lot going on. But I still put it out there, you know, in the atmosphere, you know. So I was like, well, maybe he may see it because he's definitely, what is the first guy name I said?
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. They're in the same lane.
Very intellectual. Yeah.
And I watched Clay Kane on Don Lemon, and with his homegirl that he normally does. Reese, who I love. They similar personality, y'all too. To me, very much so. You know,
she's on point.
On point. I love it. On point. And so, for me, I want someone like Clay Kane if I can't have him, or Trevor Noah if I can't have him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm comparable. I'm educated. I have 4 degrees.
Come on, 4?
Yes, bachelor's, MBA, postmaster's degree, and a doctorate. Like I am accomplished.
Dr. Love.
So my students. So I'm a college professor.
Yeah.
And my students call me Dr. Love.
That is adorable.
I think so too. I think it's a little. It makes me feel funny, but I know they're affectionate about it.
Yeah.
They switch back from Dr. Love from Dr. Valentine because they love my last name. So they have Dr. Valentine, Dr. Love, and the administration also calls me Dr. Love. They love it. So it's cute, but that's what me feel the way. But I'm saying all that to say I'm not a scrub.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
you bring something as well.
Yes, I bring
what
something.
You're asking for, you can also provide.
Yes. Yeah, because I feel like someone like Clay Kane or Trevor Noah would be looking for someone or probably interested in a random like me hitting up that has something to offer that is just as educationally stimulating or blah blah blah, and not just, you know, some random, oh, I look good, look at my muscles.
Right, yeah.
You know. Anyway, enough about me. Which one of these categories you gonna hit first? Do you have a preference?
No, because if
all right, I'm gonna start off.
I'll be here all day trying to decide.
I'm gonna start off trying to be messy. Sexual compatibility and intimacy.
Okay.
Now I don't really do a whole lot of messy questions, but sometimes, you know, let's see which one I pick.
Where we going?
How has your understanding of sex changed over time?
Ooh, it has changed over time. Because looking at the level of intimacy has changed for me over time. You know, being younger, growing up in the South, being raised in the church, it's the stigma that's attached to it. But as I got older, I just wanted to explore more, and so I would say like raising that level of intimacy helped me to change over the years. I wanted to learn different things and experience different things instead of, it's like, you know, it's the food that you don't like, but you never tried it. How the fuck you don't like it if you ain't tried? You know what I'm saying? So there were things when it comes to intimacy that I was like, let me try it before I say I don't, you know, like it or want to do it. So I've become more open as I've gotten, you know, older and more mature. Okay. Because the church had me like, if you do this, you're going to hell.
Okay. And what was the first thing that you were like taboo against that you tried and you liked?
So I won't say it was it would be considered taboo by religious standards. But when I was a teenager, I was just always into like spirituality, like astrology and Wicca and everything. But I kind of stayed away from it because I'm like, you know, church or whatever. But when I was younger, I had a book called Tantric Yoga. And I didn't understand it, but I was drawn to it. And so I was like, well, what is tantric? And it had these white people on it. And I was like, I just can't relate to this. So I lived out of the country. And when I moved back to America, to Atlanta, I was like, I want to know more about Tantra. And then but I was like, I don't want to learn it from white folks because it feels like slavery. But I was like, let me learn. Are there any black people into Tantra? And I typed in Tantra ATL and like a whole group popped up. And Goddess Amina is her name.
Well, explain it for me.
Oh, I'll get ready to break it down. So she had every Tuesday she would have a session. I can't over near Howell Mill, and it was called Tantra Tuesday. And each Tuesday it was a different subject. So one was like eye gazing. And I would, as closely guarded as I am, we were sitting in circles, and we had a partner, somebody who I never met before, and we had to sit and look into each other's eyes. That was the longest fucking 10 minutes I ever had in my life, right? So that was just one session, and then it was like yoni worship, and the other one was like, penis worship. And
what's yoni worship?
Like learning how to worship the vagina, the yoni, in preparation for, having sex, like treating it like the spiritual vessel that it is.
Okay.
And the same thing, penis worship. And there was one thing that she had, and it was a synergetic BDSM session. And that's where she brought a guy in, a dom. He was a dom, and he did a demo of like his synergetic BDSM session, which he created himself. And it's basically BDSM, but with music and moving energy through the body. I was locked in. So I was like, let me get that card, Brody. Let me get that card, bro. And I signed up to do some BDSM sessions with him because I felt that it would help me go to the next level, like spiritually. I felt that I had some spiritual blocks. And while there is a sensual, sexual component to it, it did help me to like elevate to another level. It was great. I highly recommend it. Love a good BDSM, box.
Okay, look at that.
I loved it.
Tantra, so you're still involved in that?
Well, somewhat? I try to be. Goddess Amina, during the pandemic, she left and I think went to Costa Rica or Thailand or Hawaii, and so it kind of stopped. But if she came back 100%, I would be there. She does work, like she did like chakra clearing, taught erotic massage. She had something called sip and touch.
How does that work?
Literally what it is. So with sip and paint, you would go and drink and paint, but with this you would drink and massage like a total stranger. And you're as naked as you want to be, as clothed as you want to be. You could come with a partner, you could come by yourself and get a new partner. It was great.
There's some people walking around naked?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, every Tantra session that she had, it was up to you, how clothed you want to be or not. So I enjoyed it.
That sounds good to me.
It was fun. I learned so much from being in community with those ladies, the cuddle puddles and just communing with one another and learning more about our bodies, because women have been shamed for their bodies for so long. So to be in community with people who are like, who you are and how you are made is just perfect the way you are, and the freedom and the freedom of expression that comes along with that. I was like, this is what I like.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Most people be like, oh, she reads books and wears glasses.
I would have thought.
Yeah, nobody would.
I would have never thought that.
Nobody would. I know.
But look at you. Well, at least your audience will learn a little something extra about you.
The DM's gonna look a whole lot different out there.
You might find that one.
We'll see.
Or a dom.
You know what? It takes a really strong dom to be able to get me to be a submissive, for me to sub.
Well,
because I know I give dom qualities, and I can be both. I
You
could
do.
be a brat, but I also could be a dom.
Yeah, I sense a strong energy about you. But I remember, I think I was talking with Jessica White. She was a guest, and we were talking about because she also has a very dom. You know what Jessica White is? She's a supermodel. She used to be. Well, she's a supermodel. She does a lot of things. She was on the last couple seasons of Love and Hip Hop too, but she don't do no righteous.
Oh, okay.
Tall model.
Yeah.
Dark hair. She, believe it or not, despite her looks, baby, in person, dom energy.
Yeah.
100%. Like dom, no submissiveness.
Yeah.
She plays that court, but baby, when you meet her in person, just regular, it's all strength there.
Love it.
And we were talking, and we talked about how a lot of times men just assume because you're a woman, you should submit to them. You're supposed to be submissive. Why are you being aggressive? I mean, why are you being so like a man, so to speak? And I said, I think when I hear men say that, it's just that they're angry that you're not submitting to them. But you can't make somebody submit. They have to be inspired. So that means you have to show up with this energy that they feel I want to submit to.
Absolutely.
You don't just come in and say, I'm a man, submit. Like, you may not be man enough for them.
You don't even wash.
And you can't be mad.
You don't even wash. You don't even wash.
I'm like, yo, you can't.
You don't submit to hygiene.
Yeah, you funny. You know, submit to hygiene. But yeah, that could be something where you're like, boy, please. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't force someone. You have to inspire. They have to be inspired. You know what I'm saying? So in that instance, a man would need to show up and you would need to be inspired. To be like, oof.
100%.
That's my dog.
Absolutely.
I love that. I'll be looking at you on the post different now. Like, I might just say, girl, did you get a DM yet from your dog? I mean, did you find your? I'm gonna be like, did you? Well, no. Anyway, let me pick another category. Let's try open heart, open mind.
Okay.
All right, here we go. When do you feel most connected to others?
Oh, that is a tough one. When do I feel most connected with others? In moments of vulnerability, when people are being their most authentic self, when they feel comfortable with me and I can be comfortable with them, that's when I feel most open and connected to others. Yeah, because it's, connection is hard nowadays because of the amount of access we have given each other through social media. And so people put up a farce, right? So when I can connect with someone unapologetic, someone who is very vulnerable in that moment, that's a level of trust that is unmatched. So that's when I feel most open to someone, when they are, when they can be vulnerable. Yeah.
When they're being vulnerable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I want to feel like I'm connecting with you. And not, I love Andre 3000. Shout out to Outkast.
That's another sexy man.
Listen,
sexy black man.
I want to meet him so bad. And I know people, because I'm obsessed.
Even at his age, he's still
100%
a beautiful black man.
I am in love with his intelligence.
Yeah.
Just the way that he weaves a story in a song.
Mm-hmm.
But on The Love Below, he has a song called Take Off Your Cool. And that's seared in my brain. Like, when someone can take off their cool and be themselves, that's when I feel the most open, because we're able to connect on that level.
No pretentiousness.
No, because I don't care about, a lot of people, feel like they have to put on airs, as the old folk would say. But it's like, no, like you get more just by being yourself. And everyone is afraid that people won't accept it. Well, fuck them. Then you don't want to be around them then. You want to be with somebody who accepts you for every aspect of yourself, even the parts that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? So when that person can be open with me, that's when I feel the closest to them. That's when I feel like I could be my, authentic self and my most open self as well. What about you?
Mm-hmm. What was the question? When do we feel most connected to others? Oh, sex. No, I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
No. No, I think I feel most connected probably the same when it's just, when I feel safe and comfortable, where I literally can share the things that are not going so well for me in life. When you talk to people, you think you close and everything, but you find sometimes that you hold back from sharing some of the things that are not going well in your life. Mm-hmm. You share the good stuff. You share a little some not so good, but not the things you really dealing with. Because but when I'm able to go there, mm-hmm. and I feel like they're there with me, and then they still, my value in their eyes has not changed. Mm-hmm. That's when I feel the most connected.
Love that.
Like, wow, like, okay, I was able to expose all of me, all of the not so good parts, the things that I struggle with, some of my insecurities, mm-hmm. And that person still see the value in me, like they did before they even saw that side of me, That's
beautiful.
That's when I feel the most connected.
Yeah.
Because I try and I strive to provide that same safe space for the other person, you know. But so I would say I think that's when I feel like I've accomplished something wonderful in the world if I notice that person opens and shares the darkest things about themselves. You know, I don't know if I feel as connected as I do when I'm able to expose myself, but I feel like I've accomplished something that is good, has put some good in the world if I'm able to create a space for that for somebody else.
I love that.
Maybe, but that's how I feel. Because I feel like everybody at the core of themselves really wants to be seen fully.
Yeah.
And that's a scary place to go to.
But and at the same time, they scared to be seen.
Yeah, scared.
It's that push and pull, that tug, man.
Mm-hmm. I love even friendships like that. Like when I have so I guard the title friendship fiercely.
Same.
I say somebody's an associate or we close associates. I mean, we can be real cool, hang out. Don't get mad. But you know, to me, friendship is not really there until we've had at least either a significant amount of time, but more than anything, have crossed some rough terrain. Because that's the telltale on where your friendship is going to go and how you handle that rough period, you know. And that lets me know, oh, this person is a real friend. Mm-hmm. You know, they didn't, because you know, you get a rough patch. Let's say you expose just all of who you are before you should have. And you hit a rough patch, and that person takes all the things that you have exposed to them, and especially in this day and age. With social media, and I got a little bit of fame too, because I've been on 90 Day Fiance, you know what I'm saying? And they'll get on there, oh, VaLentine from 90 Day Fiance, even though they don't know I'm with the shits. Go ahead on. I'll meet you on the street.
I don't think I would have that problem with people telling people I've dealt with in the past telling my business.
But that's because maybe you have real friendships with those people. You don't think you trust them?
Oh, no. I am, if you tell on me, I can tell on you.
Oh. So they probably like, nah, I'm gonna keep my mouth closed because she might go ahead and say, okay.
I'm really good with words.
You are.
And I'm also vicious. But I don't use my power for evil anymore. But yeah, you tell on me, I'm damn sure telling on you, and it's gonna sound a whole lot worse. So we can.
That's something you and Reese have in common. I could sense the powers could be used for evil.
I could build you up
effectively.
Or destroy you
effectively.
100%.
I get that sense of. That's why it's that energy you just use. You just choosing how to use it.
Yeah.
The energy that draws everybody to you. You just use it mainly for good.
Yeah, hopefully I get more from it.
Yeah.
You know, using it for good.
But don't try it.
Please.
Yeah, don't try it. No.
Yeah, we can keep it cute till we die.
Yeah.
Or not.
I feel like we mentioned Funky Dineva earlier before we started filming. I think he's the same way.
Yeah, I think he let it out to play a little bit more though.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
Sometimes he go off. I be like, look, he going off. He's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Like to watch. Like I watch a show all the time. I watch it.
Same.
He's my guilty pleasure. No offense, Funky, but he's my junk food. Like because you know I try not to intake too much craziness. Mm-hmm. You know, even though he's not that crazy, but I don't do like a lot of ratchet TV and stuff like that. Because I try to monitor what's in my soul, like what's constantly going through it, you know, because I think it affects how I perceive things and how I respond to things if I take too much of that in me. So I monitor. But I save a lot of that space for him. Because he's entertaining, it's funny. You know,
very intelligent.
Oh my God, he's funny. And I love, when he's about to go off us, I'm like, oh.
Let me lock in.
I'm locked in. Turn it up. Let me turn it up. It's about to go down. You know, I love it. So, but I see that energy in you when I watch your podcast. I am truly a fan. I'm going to say I really am.
I have a lot of restraints. But when I decide to lose myself, it's, you know, these are self-imposed restraints.
Yeah.
So
because you have a certain ethical and moral standard that you're going by. You're kind of, you know, how you want to show up in the world.
Yeah.
And what you want to put out there.
Absolutely.
You know? But
and how I show up is me. But you know, I just don't let every part of me out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a shadow side.
I got one too, but I try my best to.
You've done your shadow work.
Yes, I have.
Absolutely.
Yana Bonzon says, I have done the work. And I continue to do the work. And it's hard work sometimes. Because sometimes I want to, you know, what like Cardi B say, I want to take it to hell.
Listen, I want to bring you down here with. I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? I'm already here. I want to bring you down. It's somebody right now. Whoo! Every day I have to tell myself, don't do it. Don't do it. No. I want to, but I'm like, no, you gotta.
Not unless they truly cross the line. You just gotta.
They're not gonna cross the line.
Yeah.
But I want to cross it. So every day I have to talk to myself like, hey, keep it copacetic.
Yeah.
You know?
No, keep doing your thing. I mean, because your audience is exploding, is growing. I love you. We love you too, because I'm also a fan following you. And I'm again, before I fan out, thank you for agreeing to come
anytime. I'm really enjoying myself. You're really good at this.
Am I?
Oh,
I believe it. No.
I'm
gonna go there.
I saw which stack he went for.
First loves and heartbreaks. Come on, I'm just pick up the first card.
We here. So,
what's a letter you wish you had written to a former partner? We both said the same time.
A letter I wish I had written to a former partner. I hate that I made you think that you were that important to me. I have ADHD, and I didn't get diagnosed until later in life. And I always think like, man, I wonder if I had treated ADHD, how would my relationships have went? Because there's something that a lot of people with ADHD experience, and that's a limerence. It feels like this person is that, like the one, like you see nothing but just the glitter, gold, dust. And I just wish I could let, that person know, you were just a dopamine hit. You weren't that guy. You were just a dopamine hit. And after I got that hit, it was like, man, I can't believe I tripped out like that. You're not Himothy. And I, in my ADHD delusion, made you feel that way.
Did you say you were not Himothy?
You're not Himothy. You're
not
him.
I love this. I love that.
You're not that guy. And because maybe I should have humbled him so that the next person wouldn't have gotten what they got from him.
No.
No. I shouldn't have protected my sister than the next one down the line.
No, I think you did. You was who you were supposed to be loving, and I hate it because I too am similar to you in the fact that, well, I don't know if you do that with every relationship. You just mentioned the one, but for me, I do see. If I'm into you, you are everything. I love your dirty drawers.
Ain't it the greatest? It's such a good feeling.
I don't
It's destructive as hell, though.
Like, I literally could. I could talk to you and you sit taking a shit, smell terrible. I don't give a fuck. You could look horrible. Like, I think you're beautiful. I don't care. Everything about you is the shit to me. And I too also, if I think back, like like.
I can't believe
in all actuality.
Yeah, I gave you too much.
Especially on paper.
Yeah.
Or like, I know I look better than you. This body, are you kidding me? If I look at you, how my friends look at you and me and compare and then listen to the things they tell me, VaLentine, why are you with so-and-so? Like, look, I'm like, oh, I love he is, when people, you got your friends or like other people that are looking at both of y'all and they like kind of rating like sizing you and say, hey, VaLentine, you could do better. I'm like, well, to me, I am doing better. This person is the shit,
Right.
But I do the same thing, and I just feel like I prefer my love to be free.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just be free. You know what I'm saying? Don't be anything other than who you naturally. It's his loss, his mistake. Go out there and.
It's not a loss because I never would have wanted it to flourish into anything. But I will say it did teach me that my experience with him it was me. Like, what I thought about him was me. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, he's so funny. Then I started thinking back to conversations. I was like, it was my conversation that was dope. You know what I'm saying? I was the one cracking all the jokes. He was the one laughing, And I realized, I was like, girl, you like yourself. You like yourself. That was the fun thing. So that I wish I could have let him know, like, yeah, it wasn't you. It literally was me in the greatest way, right? But I needed that in order to see like how I show up. Because I never realized, like, dang, all of the dudes that I really, like, fell hard for, some of them, it was their personality, but a lot of it was me pulling the weight in it and not realizing it, from communication, from conversation. It was, I was carrying it and I didn't realize it.
That's your takeaway though.
Yeah.
That's the thing you need to take with you as your lesson learned as you move forward.
Absolutely.
If you feel like you thought you carrying the weight, stop.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm single now.
I'm with you. I'm single too. Same reasons. I was like, I'm tired of being the one that is, because I'm a naturally assertive person. Like, see how assertive I was? I was pseudo stalking Clay King and found a way to reach out to him, right? But I bet you if he saw my content and he thought I was handsome, he probably wouldn't have did that. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
But if you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah, but I have a habit of doing like, so let's just say for hypothetically speaking, he did reach out to me or he returned a message and somehow down the line we met and I was really feeling him. That is how I normally operate. I will be assertive. Mm-hmm. Like I'll be like, oh, let's do so and so. Let's have a great date. Oh, I'm gonna see you again. Let's hang out. Like if I'm really into you, I'm on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I don't give I've learned in the past that I don't give the other person the opportunity to do it.
To reciprocate.
To do it. Yeah. And I think it's partly because one, I'm super assertive about when I want something. Mm-hmm. And then the other part is I'm afraid if I don't, they won't.
Mm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I really want to, so I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
But then it's hard. It's the work part. It's that doing the work it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
People don't get that. Not
to do it and then to accept that the person did not initiate before we separated us meeting again. It may not even mean that they don't like me, just they ain't think about it and they'll hit me up 2 days from now. But I'll be left like, so what's up? Like, well, what's good? Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Or maybe they don't like me like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, anyway, it's just hard. It's hard.
100%.
Doing the work, it's hard. All right, I'm going to try to make sure we hit the category. We hit this. Okay. The inner work.
I've been doing a lot of that for a long time.
I believe in what I miss. What is it? What was it? A Young Bonzon show?
As soon as you say that, it left my head. Yeah. But Fix Your Life.
Fix Your Life. Yeah. I missed that show. I loved it. I thought it was something special. I did. I loved how I really took there were a lot of takeaways for me. Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest one is do the work. Like you'll never have change. You do the work. And then one thing I don't is lie to myself. And I'll say, okay, well, the reason
you say you don't lie to yourself?
No, I will not lie to myself.
Oh, I've told plenty of lies to me.
To your own self?
100%.
But I won't lie to myself.
When I look at people who lie to themselves and who are delusional, they see a lot of success. Like that's the
like Donald Trump and the rest.
Yeah, I would love a conservative level of delusion.
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, well, maybe if I be a little bit evil, I will get farther, a little bit more shady, a little bit more cutthroat. But that's not me.
There is an alleged drunkard running the military. I want to be deluded. You know what I'm saying? If I can achieve the level of success that a mediocre white man can achieve by believing that just by the sheer color of their skin they could have whatever they want.
Just showing up.
I could
just showing up and just doing a little bit of effort.
Superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm starting to lie to myself.
Well, in a kind of good way, not
way.
Craziness.
Yeah, no, nothing crazy. Yeah.
I have a hard time. Like, although I know I'm capable of a whole lot, career-wise, I know I am. But I have a hard time sometimes dreaming that big.
Why?
Because I'm afraid it's not gonna happen. Because there's so many barriers. Now, don't get me wrong. I strive and I fight towards it.
Yeah.
But I think psychologically in the back of my mind, I don't feel like it's mine.
That's gonna stop everything, though.
Because it's like, you know how many things. Listen, I didn't get to 4 degrees just because I wanted to have 4 degrees. I literally got to them because I felt like it was every time I hit a glass ceiling somewhere in my career somehow. I mean, I reverted back to school because that was the one place that I literally didn't have to depend on somebody liking me.
That's your safety.
If I fucked anybody, if I kissed anybody ass, you know, that I earned exactly what I got. And I got it on time. I didn't have to be at a job and worry about a promotion and if this person and what's politically going on. I didn't have to worry about. I did my work.
Yeah.
I got my grade. I got my degree. Next. So it was, you know, so I don't know. I struggle with, you know, the stars aligning, so to speak. You know?
But you know what I have noticed when it comes to that, because like that's the headspace that I'm in. Because I told you, you know, you asked me before this about, you know, starting my content creator thing, and I told you it was just by happenstance. Because I was so scared of being seen, I had my page on private. But you know, I'm always thinking, what if everything you want is on the other side of that one thing that you're scared of? Like, you know, I told, you know, my supporters, I was like, y'all, I'm going on this podcast. It was nice knowing y'all. A bitch might get canceled. I don't know what you're going to say
about this podcast.
So listen, and what a lot of people don't know is I live in the stories. Like I post a reel, but I live in the stories. You know what I'm saying? That's where you see my life, and that's where I talk to people. It feels like a FaceTime. And so that's where I did it. But I told myself, like, Gina, you don't talk about, you know, love or relationships or anything. It's strictly politics and books. What if what you may want, what you desire outside of social media, politics, relationships, what if your true heart's desire, your soul's intent for being here is on the other side of you completing that podcast? Get your bitch ass up and go over there. You know what I'm saying? You may say something that somebody might like or might not like, but it just may be the catalyst of what's going to change your life. So do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I meet you and we might end up being fucking the best of friends or travel partners or something like that. I may know somebody or be close to somebody that's going to do something for you. So, you know, I know with us as a people, we don't think big a lot. We are grandiose as a people, but we will limit ourselves. And nobody would ever know because we keep it all on the inside, and nobody would know because they see the success. Like, you're a very successful, you know, young man. And people might say that about me. I could have been did hella other shit if it wasn't for me and my limited thinking. So I definitely understand that. But I do want to encourage you to go even beyond that. You know what I'm saying? You can have whatever the fuck you want. You can have whatever you want.
Is it weird for me to say I believe that, but it's hard to believe?
I know, but that's a negative word.
Yeah. It's like I believe that, but it's hard to believe. That's weird. It's like
no, it's not, because I've been there. I've been there. Like, I've been there about love, because I'm a love bug. But I've been single, you know what I'm saying, for a hot 1,000 minutes, millions of minutes. But nobody would guess that I'm a love bug because of how stoic I am, right? Or people automatically assume that I'm already in a relationship. But it's like you have to come outside of that thinking. I constantly tell my therapist, I'm done. I ain't got no more in me. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one more disappointment away from going to a clock tower and just picking people up. And she be like, okay. And then next week I be like, you know, there's this guy. He's just so adorable. And she be like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? But, you know, I keep telling myself that it's possible. And there are a lot of barriers, you know, that come with getting older. You know, people tell you, oh, you know, you might as well go on and have your fun and so forth or whatever. So I constantly have to work at getting rid of that but. You know what I'm saying? Gina, you can have love, period. No but. Well, what if, like they say, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Just do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go for what you want. And you do, subconsciously, your mind be whooping your ass too, because you say this, like, I can have this, but you jump in, you know what I'm saying? You message like, hey, I love David Banner.
Oh, that's another handsome black man.
I love David Banner.
Even in his old age.
And I have not jumped in that man's DM. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead on there.
I just love him so, because he's so Southern, he's so witty, and like when it comes to spirituality, I feel the exact, like I have said verbatim things that I've heard him say like years before. Like that's how I feel, and I feel like it's hard to find black men who are like that, especially Southern, well-educated black men. Now. You see what I'm saying?
Andre 3000, David Banner, they're in the same family.
I know.
So to speak. They're in the same like family.
That is that. Well, then that would be my type. Just, you know, somebody who think. I would. You know, I take it doesn't even have to be a person who's well read. A person who just thinks and is curious. You know, I can't stand people who aren't curious. You don't wonder about anything. What is life like if you're not wondering or thinking and then going after that and trying to figure that out? That's what's a problem with this country right now. People aren't curious. And that's why we still don't have things that other countries have. We're lacking innovation because nobody is curious. And when you're curious, you end up missing. Okay, because it's about making money. And so that is what drives me. A curious guy, somebody who just wants to understand and explore things, like that's super dope. I really love that. So yeah, you got to come out of that the other side of that butt. Because that butt will slow you down. You can still be successful, but maybe just have a modicum of what you could have been if you had just stepped over that butt. Yeah. Well, look, what's the question? Okay, we need to get to the question.
What part of your love story are you still rewriting? This is the inner work.
I like that. So, I don't know if you're a reader, but there is an author. Her name is Octavia Butler. Okay. And she wrote a prophetic book in the 80s called Parable of the Sower. And it's a science fiction novel. It is a fucking horror story because she wrote it in the 80s. It was published in the 90s. My God, when I tell you, you read that bitch and it reads like what we're going through right now, and the year is set 2026. It is mind-blowing, but it's set in California. It follows a young lady, Lauren. She has this family. There are a lot of gated communities because crime is so rampant. Her father is a professor, and he rides his bike outside of the community to go teach. And, you know, I'll never, ever give away a book. But there are some things that happen. There's a drug called pyro, and people take it and it makes them just get turned on by fire. So they set shit on fire, right? And so there's this event that happens that causes the compound. People have to leave it. Lauren's father is also a preacher, but she is like, shit is fucked. I have to start something new. And she names it Earth Seed. And it is new rules for people to live by. And it's like, everything that you changes you. Like, it's just these set of rules of life to live by. And so in congruency with your question, I took that upon myself, not to create an earth seed. Like, I don't know what the fuck everybody else got going on, handle that. But when it comes to love, because, we live in America and this country teaches us how relationships should be. And this country is fucked up. Why the fuck am I living my life trying to have a relationship in the way that this country told me to have it? Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. I want to make up my own love seed. So I'm consistently thinking like, well, Gina, how does a relationship look for you? Do you even want a marriage? Like, what does marriage look like for you if you want that? What does cohabitation look like? Like, what is love? People always refer to love is patient, love is kind. That's what they said.
In the Bible.
Right.
That's the definition. It does not envy, it does not boast. That's the Bible definition.
But love is also a lot of other things, So for me, it's creating what love and communion and relationship looks like for me and the person that I want to experience this human experience with. You know what I'm saying?
I do, 100%.
Yeah, like I don't want to go by society. Society is fucked up. Like, I don't want to go by society's rules for a relationship. I want to go by what feels right for me and that person.
Yes. Okay. So I was, as you were saying that, literally has been the ongoing theme, not only that's always been my motto inside of my heart and my mind, but with all of the last several guests have literally said the same thing in different ways. The same exact thing. The
problem with it is that when you do that, people judge it and be like, da, da, da.
That's exactly what one of the guests said too. It's like,
really?
People judge him when he says that, which baffles me. I'm like, why would they care.
I want you to be in prison like me. I want you to suffer through what I'm putting up with, even though I don't want to really put up with it with me. How dare you escape the confines of what you've been told to be?
I'm suffering. You need to suffer too.
And that's a lot of
people.
I'm
doing it. You gotta do it too.
Exactly.
Even though they not really doing it because they're doing other things.
They just want
in the dark.
Right. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that.
This whole. I try to let me stay in love relationship space before I get started, because you talk about some things on your podcast that I'm very passionate about too. Maybe if you start having guests or maybe I'll come and talk with some of the things that you're talking about, because I'm very passionate. I'm very well versed in politics and all the things that you're talking about. Very much.
Yay!
So which is why I can relate. Hello, I follow. Don Lemon, Clear King,
right.
Joy Reid, all the people.
Yes.
Like I'm into all the things. You know, I'm going blank, but Stacey Abrams, everybody. Like I follow everybody.
Stacey.
I
love Stacey. I hate how they did her.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be the governor.
Yeah. Instead, we got Farmer in the deal.
A mess, a hot mess. And y'all, do y'all watch? See, we can save those conversations when we get on your platform. But
right.
But definitely, I'm with you. That's been the overarching theme with a lot of the guests that I've had conversations with, is they really want to express love how they choose to express it with the partner that they choose.
Yep.
And that's it. And they want it to look like wherever each one of them wanted to look like when they wanted to look like it. You know. And is fighting that what society or religion has told you have to be or should be doing it when you're supposed to be doing it.
Right.
You know, because that's the problem. Everybody don't feel the same way, but they trying to fit this same mold, and that's what causes a lot of issues. You know,
it cuts me off. Religion cuts me off from a lot of men, actually.
In what way?
Because when I hear a man say, "Oh, I'm a God-fearing man," why are you fearful of something that you believe created you? And why do you need an entity bigger than yourself to make you be a kind and nice person? That's scary for me. Some people do need that. Some people do have life experience where they need the organization of religion to keep them in line, and that's fine. That's good for you over there. I don't want somebody that needs an entity to make them be a good person. I want you to want to be a good person for you. You know what I'm saying? So that turns me off. I don't like that.
That's like not just behaving when your parents are around or when the supervisor's around. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing at all times.
Right.
To the best of your ability.
Mm-hmm.
To be, I would have to agree, because if I run into a very quote unquote religious man that happens to be gay or whatever, because we don't have them.
Yeah.
I'm usually somewhat turned off because they tend to be the biggest perpetrators.
Oh, 100%.
The biggest violators, the most skilled liars and deceivers, the most skilled. And they have to be, because they have to keep this air of holiness. Listen. And so the treachery goes deeper. And I'm like, no, I can't do it with you, bro. You know, it's just, to me, it's another level of hate that I don't want to, I'm not hate, but deception and lowness that I'm like, that's even worse than the regular dude.
I got a former preacher in my trophy case. You ain't got to you ain't got to tell me. I'm already knowing how they get down. So listen, not all of them, of course. There are some religious men that I'm like, you know what? I like the way they talk. I like, you know, I don't like when people judge. Like, leave people alone. Leave people alone. And there are some, you know, preachers out there who are not like that. And shout out to them. But yeah, that cut off a lot of men for me.
There's a young guy. He's from Louisiana. I believe so, yeah. And he's a rapper. His name is D1. You know D1?
I do.
Light skin, long dreads. I don't know him, but I follow his content. And I've been watching him for some years now, off and on, but more recently, more than ever. And he seems on up and up to me. He seems like he is a man of character. He has
like locks or something?
Yes, really, a lot, with super long locks. He's a super talented rapper. He's very good looking. Very, very good looking. If he went secular, he would be a superstar.
You know what's another, because you were like, you have a type. I'm going to tell you about another dude that I find enthralling. So we got David Banner,
Uh-huh.
Andre 3 Stacks. I like Andre 3 Stacks in a like, I want to be your, like, I just want to like talk to you and see how you think, not in a relationship type way. Gary Chambers Jr. He's a politician out of Louisiana. He ran for Senate in Louisiana. He went viral because he was at a school board meeting, and while he was speaking, one of the board members was he could see that she was online shopping, eviscerated her. And I was like,
what did he say?
What club he be at? Gary Chambers Jr. Yeah, he ran for Senate in Louisiana against, I want to say, John Kennedy. I think that's his name. But I was like, yeah, he talked real good. He talked real good. I like that.
That's fine, him.
Yeah.
Baton Rouge.
I've jumped in those DMs
Civil rights
before.
activist and former Democratic candidate of U.S. Senate in Louisiana.
Yep.
And you probably love the accent too.
He doesn't really have one.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Accents really don't do it for me.
No?
It's the words. Like, I love words and the meaning behind what is said. So, yeah, accents don't do it for me, but words do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have me go look him up. Is he still active out there?
Yeah, he's an activist. He's always standing up for his community.
His social, and I'm going to send it to you.
Listen.
You need to send him a message.
I've already done that.
Have you? Yes.
So I think he may be with someone, because I was like, y'all are going to Louisiana for the New Orleans Book Festival. Tell Gary on here. Tell him on here. Hit me up. He didn't. But I think he may be in a
when
relationship.
You start, if and when you start having guests, ask him to be a guest. I mean, it will be perfect.
I'll
Right
be just
on the
like
lanes
this.
of somebody you
Tell
should
me
be
about your style. We weren't talking about no politics, but yeah.
Do Zoom. Start off with Zoom.
I like in person. Like,
Me
I like
too.
the vibe.
I have so many people who have contacted me and wanted to be on the show that are not located here in Atlanta, and I'm like, well, holler at me when you coming through. And they're like, well, let's do Zoom. I'm like, no.
I don't like Zoom.
In person, or I can't. We have to
100%.
We'll have to wait.
I'm the same way.
All right. So the messy middle. Have you ever fallen in love with someone who wasn't emotionally available?
Everyone I have fallen in love with.
Really?
Yeah. Every last person that I have thought that I loved was emotionally unavailable. And through a series of letdowns, it led me to understand that that's what I was reflecting. Like, because it was oh my God, I like you so much, come here. But not when you come, it's like, I don't think I like you that much. And then we go away, come back, So it helped me to realize that that's how I was showing up, even though I would get upset when it would be reflected at me. So yeah, every man has been emotional unavailable, because that's a safe space for me. Because if you're emotionally available, I gotta show up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So shout out to therapy. Got through that. But yeah, I'm thankful for that. I'm actually very thankful for that. So, because nobody wants to be the villain. Nobody wants to be the bad guy in their love story. But sometimes you are, even when you're very adept at making it seem like it's the other person who's the problem. When it's you and how you choose to show up or how you choose not to show up. So yeah, every last one has been, but because like, again, with the ADHD, that push pull that they would do, that's that dopamine hit. Like, oh, you pulling away? Let me do this so I can get you to pull back in. So it was also that dopamine hit that I was searching for, that they could provide through their trickle of affection, trickle of emotion, trickle of attention. So yeah, all of them, child.
All right, love in a digital age. What's the best dating app story you have? Have you been on the dating apps?
I did back in the day. I used to be Plenty of Fish back in the day.
Okay.
I've done Hinge. I think I did Tinder once. I'm very oppositional defiant, and once I realized that the apps were geared to make you not be with someone and to keep you coming back, I was like, who the fuck you think you are? I haven't been on a dating app in years, so I don't really.
In years, wow.
Yeah, maybe close to 10.
I've been weaning off of them. I'm only on one right now. And it's not even. I mean, it's straight up fuck app. It's called Sniffies. I've never heard of Sniffies.
Yeah, I have.
Right. Yeah, that's the only one I'm on. But I would have to say in the past, at least a month or so, I haven't fucked. I haven't met anybody new to fuck. Even when I've hung out, I think I hung out twice with guys I already knew. I didn't do anything. I just chilled. I think that side of me is kind of turned off. The sex. I have a super high sex drive.
Same.
But it's kind of turned off because I think I'm so wanting more, which is why I started really contemplating on what type of man do I really want to be with, that I feel like is quality, and which set me on my journey.
I'm the same way, but I do want quality. I do want a connection. But let me tell you something. Them ED warriors will sit you down.
What?
Them ED warriors.
ED warriors.
Erectile dysfunction.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll sit you down and chill you out real quick. Okay. So I was like, well, maybe we need to focus more on the substance. Yeah, because I don't want your heart busting open because you out here taking blue chew.
The guys you date, you think they be taking that stuff, doing that stuff?
I hope not. I don't date.
Oh.
And it's not it's not like, I don't know. I don't think about it.
When last time you went on an actual date? Girl, I have to think about it too.
An actual date would be 2018.
You're not gonna
Wallahi, I promise to God. Not 28. It was 2017.
What?
Yeah.
An actual official
actual date. Yeah.
Well, I don't think. Well, we're in 2026. I don't think I've been on one this year at all. Like an actual date.
Yeah.
No, I've hung out, but no date. Ain't that's weird? Time will fly by.
And and then the pandemic hit, and so things changed. But 2017. It was when I was here, and then I flew out to Abu Dhabi where I lived, and so I had the date here, and then I left the country, and so no.
How long were you out there?
4 years.
Oh, what made you go out there?
I got my fucking heart broke. And I was like, I don't want to be on the same continent as this nigga. You hear me? It was real bad. And I was like, what the fuck do I have to lose? So I just left. I didn't have any friends over there. I didn't know anybody over there. I had never been that far. I had only went on one trip internationally, and that was Nicaragua. So this was I had never been on a flight that long. It was crazy. But I got my heart broke, and I was like...
Did you go by yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I told you I didn't know anybody. I didn't.
Did you date? Well, did you, try dating while you were out there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not the locals, not the Emiratis. They ain't play that shit. Yeah. They didn't play that shit because, I didn't fit the aesthetic of what they found attractive, and that's perfectly fine, honey. I was over there seeing the world, spending my dirhams, going on trips, and that's all that I was worried about. Okay. So no. I mean, I went to a couple of countries with a guy here. Yeah, because it's the Middle East, so I went to Egypt for a weekend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And flew back on the day that I had to start work. So it was a different vibe over there. There was a guy that I did talk to over there. I forgot. Unmemorable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no need to ask how it went then. He's unmemorable.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try this category one more time. Sexual compatibility.
You was trying to get to...
I want the tea. What makes you feel desired in a relationship?
Ooh. What makes me feel desired in a relationship? It's been so long. I don't know. No, I do. What makes me feel desire is an insatiable yearning. An insatiable yearning because, people think, they be like, oh, you're so smart. I am a fucking nut. I'm going to be a cold piece of work. You know what I'm saying? It's not all intellect and everything. So I run into a lot of dudes who are super attracted to my intellect. I actually don't like that. That's the soul thing. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of a funny bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't like my jokes and shit? But, so I'm attracted. You said, wait a minute. It was what did that thing say?
What makes you feel desired in a relationship?
Yeah, like I said before. I'm sorry.
No.
Something got caught in my throat. A guy who sees me more than just for my intellect. Someone who can see, because you see the cheeks, and you know it's like.
What cheeks? These cheeks or those?
Listen, people be like, I didn't know you had that back there. Me neither. That bitch just popped up when I turned 30. I was like, I was in a bookstore knocking over bookcases. I was like, fuck going on? She just showed up. But yeah, a guy who sees me for more than the intellect, like sees me as the messy, like just all over the place chaotic type person. That makes me feel desired when you can see me. Not sexual. When it gets to that, I know what to do. So that's a afterthought. But yeah, somebody who sees me, that makes me feel desired. And touch. I do love touch as well. Touch, because
that's a love language.
We're a touch starved nation. So yeah, I like a guy who is. It makes me feel desired when a guy is cool with touch, intimate touch. Just, the sleight of a hand behind the back, or a touch of an arm or wrist. That makes me feel desired. It's the little things, because desire is desire.
Fire and desire.
Okay, come on. I want the things that people that really don't think about when it comes to desire. And I'm also open to other things that I may not have experienced that can cause desire, because I haven't had every experience in the world, and there is a level of growth that you experience when in a relationship. So a man who can help me grow just by being himself and allowing me to be myself, that makes me feel desired. Like, dang, you really fuck with me. You want me here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, you can see me cuss this motherfucker out and you like, you crazy, but I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Acceptance, not like, oh, she out here tweaking. But not that I would, you know what I'm saying, cut up in public. Yeah, but
accepting all of you and loving every side of you at any given moment.
Yeah.
Appreciating you.
And talking that shit. That like that.
Yeah.
I really do enjoy that. So yeah, that would have to be when I feel most desired. When you see me, and that's okay. Because we all scared of being seen. A little bit of us, we're all scared of being seen. So when you are seen and they like, I like that shit. Mm-hmm. Come on, let's go on to here.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I had an amazing conversation with you.
Yay.
I hate that now it's coming to an end, but you're welcome back anytime.
Yay. I love that.
And I definitely gonna stay in touch. That's cool with you.
We can do lunch.
Yes, do lunch.
Now you got all the muscles. I don't want no salad.
Oh no,
I love a good salad.
I eat. Listen, especially when I go out, I make
sure.
You
be having cheat days.
Right, that's what I do. When
I
know I'm going out, usually have a cheat day. When I know I'm going out, I save those cheat days. Like I know I'm going out, so I'm on it because I know I'm gonna eat whatever I want, whatever I see.
I need to do that.
Then I'm gonna eat what I want. So,
that's dope.
Yeah. So when I go out, I do the things. I just don't drink.
I'm not a drinker either.
I never drank in my life.
I don't understand how people do it. Like, it's disgusting. It tastes like medicine.
I don't see it either. I don't see what's the joy in losing control. Like, you can't stand up. And a sloppy drunk, I really be like, oh. God.
That's a big turn off for me.
That's a turn off in a relationship. Somebody that is like a sloppy drunk all over the place. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'll take care of you. I love you, but you're embarrassing the fuck out of me. Yeah. Like, you just all up. Like,
I don't stand for that.
That means we're going to have a long conversation when you sober up. We're going to listen. This can't be happening no more. All right. Well, again, thank you. I really appreciate you coming on from now. I hope you enjoyed yourself. It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
It was. I told you. It's all like, just show up as your authentic self is all I ask every guest to do.
That's all I can do.
And I promise my best, or I try my best to provide a safe space for that to happen.
And you did.
Did I really?
And I thank you for that. I wouldn't have said what I said, all the things I said. I
believe you.
I almost said some names. You know what I'm
No, don't say no names. I would have beeped it out. Because I've had guests who, they said something like
let me tell you about this fuck nigga that I'm saying.
Because what that caused now, that will go viral, those things.
Right.
And then next thing you know, I have the person you was talking about contacting me. Well, I want to come on the show. I said, I'm like, no contacting me because they want to come on the show.
Do it. Come. Yeah.
I see. I don't know.
We have 3. This from the heart.
I got another
from
chair.
the ass whooping. That's what it'll be. Put a 3rd chair right here. Exactly.
No. Oh my Lord. That's why
Call
I'm like, no names. Just tell me the story. I mean, I told some stories.
You got some calls?
Yes. But they'll call me or text me about it, but they damn sure won't say nothing on social media because they don't want to identify themselves as the person who was being spoken about.
Absolutely.
But they're talking about me. They was like, well, you talking about me, right? And I was like, All right, well, bye, y'all. Thank you again to Gina with the J. Let everybody know your socials.
I'm Gina with the J on all platforms. Y'all go over there onto my YouTube. It used to have, baby, it was bare bones in white refrigerators, okay? I got some stainless steel over there now. Go on and check that out. You know, I'm coming over there. But Gina with the J on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Substack, TikTok, all of that. Threads too. Yeah, that. And I'll see y'all in the stories.
Yes, we'll see her in the stories.
Bye,
Thank
y'all.
you guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much.